Hello, friends. Susan here. I have been sitting here somewhat stunned about the news coming out of Minnesota. I say somewhat stunned because it's impossible to believe that something like this couldn't happen or even was improbable. The climate of our country today, the accessibility of gun access, the mental derangement of people that we see every day now. This story is the story of our time. I happened to be just coming off a beautiful walk in nature through a field, through a forest. The sky was blue, the air was cool, the trees were green. It was literally perfection. And as I do use social media for my life and business, when I got home, I glanced across the feed and immediately saw someone posting about these murders in Minnesota and the gun attack on the state representative. My heart stopped and I sat on my couch and I said to myself, it's stunning, but not, this is unbelievable. This is completely believable. I'm coming here today to invite you to tune in to what you need. When something like this happens, one day after the perpetrated attack on Senator Padilla and the death of 200 people on an Indian airplane, and so much more. How do you breathe? What do you do when this traumatic input batters you? What do you do when traumatic input batters you? I literally sat here for a long time and decided to do what I do, which is to come into this space and to invite you to breathe. I just tried to take a deep breath in, and my breath is so captured and stuck. I had to exhale verbally, as you could see. Normally, I can take a long, slow, deep breath in and a long, extended exhale out. You've seen me do this a million times here in this space. But right now, from stress and anxiety and a perpetrated fear-mongering imposition with intention and commitment to create devastation, I am sitting here with shallow breathing. So I want to invite you to come into your body and connect up with your own synapses. Please don't go to alcohol. Please don't go to weed. Please don't open your gambling page. Please don't eat sugar. Please don't succumb to the bad habits that have crept into your life, and see what you can do to come into your body. You can literally take your own hand and you can slap your arm. You can bring yourself to attention and actually slap your arm or slap your legs or take your own fists and thump your heart space like this so that you can come in and be in your body instead of being triggered and co-opted outside of your body, which shuts your body down. Our job in the face of this perpetuated traumatic input that we are suffering minute by minute now is to take care of ourselves. Why? So that we can then be a part of the community to take care of those who are more vulnerable around us. I'm not telling you you should do anything or you have to do anything. I'm coming here today to support you to understand that in moments like this, people in Minnesota are captive in their homes while a manhunt is going on right now for someone who was dressed like a police officer, driving a vehicle that looked exactly like a police car, entered someone's home and shot them dead. What are we supposed to do with this? We are only human, and we only have the tools that we have. The intentional, perpetrated fear-mongering with commitment by the people who are in charge of this country today are happy that this has happened. I'm using these words very clearly so that we can look to this traumatic, tragic crisis and away from what they are doing. This is the way of the regime today. And our job is to do what we need to do so that we can feel right here. You can take your own fists and hit your trapezoids, your muscles. You can take your hands and you can massage the back of your neck, massage your head so that you can get the blood going again from the dreaded stilling of the physiology of your systems. I want to invite you to tune into what I'm saying here and to tune into your soul and to figure out what you need to do to soothe your own soul so that you can be part of the community who is able to help others who are more vulnerable than you. These tools that I'm sharing with you are tools of Qigong. Body movement is one of the areas of medical Qigong that will support your personal healing right now. So if you have to stand up and move your body around, do whatever it takes, do jumping jacks if you need, run in place if you need, walk up and down your staircase if you need. We need your systems flowing, and that happens through breathing in and out. It happens through body movement, and it happens through mind focus. And that's why I'm coming here today. I myself have the tools. I teach the tools. I created the tools. And yet I felt myself sitting captive on my couch, my entire body tense, fear filling in, flooding me for the perpetration that has been incentivized and intentionally encouraged by people who are in charge today. Our job is to actually commit to feeling, not to shutting down. Now, if you were planning to go to a protest today, you may decide that you don't want to. You be in charge of you. You make decisions for yourself your families, the people who love you, who want you to be well, healthy, and safe. That is the thing that you can do. Our children are watching us. What are we showing them? The vulnerable people who are being attacked by this administration, they are trying to look up from their place in the depths of darkness and despair and saying, does anyone care about what's happening to me? And I'm here to say, I care. And all the people who are still in my existence are the type of people who care so deeply they made good choices. All the people who made selfish choices, karma will be their reward, and that's not my responsibility. My responsibility is to come to conscious awareness, which I did after I gave my own self time to be completely in the sympathetic frozen state. But not once did I look at my phone and say to myself, I can't believe this. Not only do I believe it, but I expected it. I was waiting for it. And anyone who doesn't understand that that is where we have come today has their head in the sand still. Again, our job is to do what we can with what we have where we are. And the most important thing to do is to come into your own body, move your body, get in control of your thoughts, breathe to activate up the parasympathetic, the restorative state of being, the restored state of being that allows you to be in motion again from the frozen, stuck paralysis that smacked you the minute you heard about this or any of these things every day. Every reel that you're looking at, don't tell me you're not looking at reels. Every article that you're reading, don't tell me you're not reading the articles. Every thought that is being imposed on you, creating fear in you, don't tell me you're not afraid. It's impossible to be subjected to what is being perpetrated on us and not to have an iota of fear in you. If you are listening to my words and you say to yourself, I'm not afraid, then I invite and encourage you to step outside of yourself for just a moment and look around at the people around you, people who are living afraid every single day because they are worried about what's going to happen to them. Our job is to find the breath. One of the things that we do in Qigong is self-massage. You can take your own hands and you can massage your heart. You can massage your own heart like this. You can massage your lungs. Grief is captured in your lungs. You can massage your lungs like this. You can go down, you can massage the area, your whole entire stomach, where the organs reside, the kidneys in the back. What we're doing here is we're activating ourselves and our systems back up, inviting in the parasympathetic autonomic nervous system, which is rest, digest, and in this case, restore. The minute we go into the sympathetic, fight, flight, or freeze, the cortisol starts pumping and we are in a sort of dopamine response that becomes uncontrolled. Our job is to take that breath in and activate our systems to the healthier place of being and feeling restored. But how can we, Susan? How can I feel restored? Is that okay for me to feel okay? Not only is it okay, not only is it acceptable for you to feel restored, it's absolutely vital. We need the people who are able to bring it back in and restore themselves so that you can have your breath and you can activate yourself in any way you want. You could call your family members. You could knock on your neighbors' doors. You can sit and pray and emanate out good energy. Whatever it takes for you to be part of the solution for our country, to be part of the well-being of our country, not the perpetrated, intentional, fear-mongering depression of our country. Use your breath first. Understand that the breathing begins to get the physiology going. Use body movement, whatever it takes. Use self-massage. If you want, you can massage instead. For me, I'm literally had to get to a point where I'm taking my fists and really getting my energy moving again, getting my system back in order. Whatever it takes for you to get yourself back in order today from the latest perpetrated news. All right, my friends, as always, thank you for coming to this space. I'm thinking of every person in my entire existence whom I know is suffering, and sending out energy that's healing, that's loving and supportive specifically for you. And I invite you to join me in this endeavor. Okay, my friends, take good care. I'll see you soon.